to Wildflower Wool's knitting channel, and it is New Start Monday Knits, everybody. Welcome. How has everybody's week been? Oh my goodness. I just noticed I've got messy yarn sitting here. Anyways, hopefully everybody has had a great Monday and you're now settled in with your own knitting and just going to work away on something while we chat tonight. We are going to talk tonight about this week's New Start Monday yarn. I had 2 color combinations that I put up for everybody to vote on, and it was somewhat close. And I have to say, I thought at the end, the one that was trailing behind was going to catch up. So I'll show you the winner in just a few minutes. I have got some other projects to catch you up on, but the last, I don't know, couple of weeks worth of New Start Mondays. I have some progress, I have some sock progress, and I have a really super fun project that was part of this weekend's Fiber Friends Knitting Challenge. Back to this week's New Start Monday yarn. Okay, what do I have here? So I caked up the green because green was going to be a color, the same, it was the same, there was going to be a green no matter what contrasting color you guys picked. So I've got the green all set to go. Hi everybody who's just, you guys are coming in here. Hope you're sitting back with your knitting. So then these were the 2 colors that I put with the green. This is kind of like a tangerine color. I called it orange because it does look more orange than yellow. It was really hard to get a good picture of it this morning. Anyways, there was this yarn and there was a really nice chocolate brown. All of this yarn has been in my stash for a really long time. And I bought it all with the intention of doing a color work bag or a few different color work bags and felted bags. Knit them, felt them, and it was going to be like a really nice big bag. And then of course, as with a lot of my plans, it never happened. So I have this yarn sitting around looking very pretty on my shelves. And I thought, you know what? It is now time to knit it because you guys, it is October 25th. So you know what that means? It is exactly 2 months until Christmas, which means for me, it is time to ramp up my Christmas gift knitting. And I think this project this week is going to go into my Christmas box. So here was option 1. It was green with brown. Option 2 was green with the orangey color. And it was close. At the end, I actually got out my pen and paper and I went through Facebook and Instagram stories and the reel and marked down everything because I thought, oh, this one's catching up. And in the end, brown was the winner. Orange was really close at the end. It was getting close. But there's the 2. This is what it's going to be. I'm going to make this into one of my double. I wanted to say double puddle. I'm not double knitting it. I'm going to fair isle knit it, but it's going to be in the round, so it's double thickness. Hi Barb, how are you? I see Susanna and Natalie. I just seen, as I've been chatting, I've been seeing some names pop up here. So I've got my green all wound up, and I'm going to do a provisional cast on. I'm going to do the provisional crocheted cast on. Well, there's a nice little tidy ball. So my orange is going back on the shelf. I always feel bad for these yarns when they get, it's like they're getting sent back to the shelf to not be pulled out for another 5 or 10 years. Hi Anne, how are you? Okay, so I'm going to see what I've got here for needles. I've got my crochet hook. So this is a bulky yarn. Oh, I was going to tell you a little bit about this yarn before I start casting on. Jocelyn, how are you? Oh, Jocelyn, this is timely. The name of Oh, what's this? Barbara's saying you've never crocheted. Oops, oops, oops. Come back here. Barb said, Louise, I've never did a provisional cast on. Oh, on your knitting or crochet yet. Well, it is one to try. That is for sure. There's a few different ways you can do a provisional cast on. I think the very first way that I learned how to do it was to take your crochet hook and chain. You know, if you, I guess you would chain the correct number of stitches. If you wanted 50 stitches, you would chain 50. And then you took a look on one side or the other of the crochet. Now, this is really, you guys know, I'm just kind of lately have brushed up my crochet skills doing the snowflakes. So I remember Cheryl telling me that there's two sides to your crochet chain. There's one that has like the chain loops and the other side has like a bump, like kind of like a purl bump, right? So I think you went on the back side and picked up every purl bump with your knitting needle and carried on. Anyways, I could never figure that way out and I always found the provisional cast on that way very, very confusing. But doing it with the crochet hook over top of your knitting needle, slick as anything. So I will kind of talk you through it here in a couple minutes. Oh, Susanna's saying, yes, one side has a V because then that looks like, that's what I call the chain. So it looks like a knit stitch. I have to relate everything back to knitting. So the one side, like Susanna says, has the V. So it looks like the two legs of a knit stitch. And then on the back side has a bump, which I have to think, okay, that's like a purl stitch. I know it's probably some like diehard crocheters out there would be like cringing when they hear me relating everything back to knitting, but I have to. That's how it like clicks in my brain. Katie, how are you? So anyways, this yarn is 100% wool because I was going to use it for a felting project. It is a bulky weight. There's 130 meters in here. And this yarn was made in Latvia. So it's very nice. Look at that. I'm excited you picked chocolate brown, you guys. I like it. I'm happy. I might have been happy with either. You guys all know I like the orange too. So with this one, you're just going to pull out, hold on. I swear, every Monday night when I'm chatting to you guys, I drop stuff on the floor and I have done that already. I have lost my crochet hook. Okay, we're in. Okay. So I've got a crochet hook here and I have a 6mm 16-inch needle because I'm going to knit this in the round. I want to do a provisional cast on because I want to come back and Kitchener stitch it closed at the end. So I'm going to knit it in the round as a tube. I'll Kitchener stitch the top when I get to the top and have it all finished off. And oh, do I see Sam's here? Hey, Sam. And then I will come back to my cast on edge, take up my provisional cast on, and then I will pick up live stitches and then I will Kitchener it closed. My other pot holders I've done, I have sometimes just whip stitched. I've just been probably too lazy to get up off my chair and find a crochet hook. So then I have just did a long tail and then I come back and just whip stitch it, which is fine, but I think it gives you a neater edge if I Kitchener both top and bottom. So that's what I'm going to do. So I want to start, well, you know what? Maybe I will. What do I have here? Let's use some of this. I need waste yarn. So I'm going to start with my green. So let's grab some waste yarn. What do I have here? So you do not need a long tail because we're not doing a long tail. So you're just going to leave, you know, so many inches that you've got a nice length that you can weave in with your darning needle at the end. Make a slip knot. Slip knot goes on the crochet hook. Excuse me. Now you're going to take your knitting needle. So I've got crochet hook is in my right hand, knitting needle is in my left hand. The knitting needle goes on top of the yarn. So knitting needle's on top, or think of it, the yarn is underneath your knitting needle. You take the crochet hook over top of the knitting needle, grab that strand of yarn, and then just pull it through the loop on your crochet hook. So then this brings, so now see we've got a loop on our knitting needle. We've got the working yarn now is on top of the knitting needle. So bring it between your crochet hook, just as like how you normally do. Anytime you're moving the yarn forward and back, you always bring it between your needle tips. Same thing. Bring it back underneath the knitting needle. Take your crochet hook over top of the knitting needle, grab the working yarn, and then pull it through. I don't know how to hold this so you can really see this well. Through the loop on the crochet hook, and you've got another stitch on the needle. There's 2 stitches. Swing the yarn around underneath the knitting needle. Crochet hook goes over the knitting needle. Grab the working yarn from underneath, or kind of go counterclockwise. So I'm coming in on the left side of the yarn, scooping it up, pulling it over top of the knitting needle through the loop on the hook. Oh, it's Nancy here, and then just keep going. Swing it around and pull it through. Swing it around. Crochet hook grabs the yarn and pull it through. Oh, hi Amber. We're just doing the crocheted provisional cast on. And that is all you do. And then once you've got your right number of stitches, I'm going to put on about 54. I want a multiple, 54, 56. I'm going to have to do the math on this. 56, I think. I want a multiple of 4 for my stitch pattern. Oh, Amber, have you done the provisional crochet provisional cast on? It is my favorite way. It's really the only way that I do a provisional cast on. And you just keep going. And then once you get the right number, you want to be 1 short. So if I want 54 stitches, I'm going to put 53 on my needle and take this last loop from the crochet hook and slip that over and make that 54. And now I'm good to pick up my working yarn, which will be my green, and then I can just start knitting. And then when you get down to the end of your project, you just come back and you take out your waste yarn, and then I'll have live green stitches that as I'm pulling them out, I can pick them all up. I can pull the whole orange provisional waste yarn out and have all my stitches just sitting there, and then come along and scoop them all up, and I'll be set to Kitchener stitch, just like that. So I will give you some updates as we go along, and it's only going to be a pot holder, so fingers crossed, I hopefully will have it done. But I say that a lot, but I'm really hoping this time. I am actually off this week, so no work for me, just a lot of knitting time. So that is what that project's going to be. I'm really excited, really, really, really excited. I did do a little bit of organizing up here. I obviously should have organized one more cubby over because this looks terribly messy. I need to sit over here so you can just see my nice organized shelf, not that one. Oh well. I know, that's right. I know, because that was the plan. Friday when Cheryl and I think it was when we were podcasting, I was saying that I was going to try to do some organizing up here so we could podcast. So I know she will be shocked. What else have I worked on? Oh, I've got one really exciting project to show you, but I'm going to keep you in suspense and keep it till the end. Oh, this might be a shock for you though. This looks good. I even surprised myself when I looked at this. How silly is that? It looks like I need to go shop. I don't. Okay, I can't keep anything a secret. I'm a bat. I can never lie about anything. So I did just come home from Michael's today, this afternoon, but I needed yarn. I needed yarn for a project because I know you're all going to say you needed yarn. I know, but I did because I ran out. So I had to go back, which is really a very foreign feeling to me because I usually buy enough yarn. I don't usually run out. And I usually have a well-stocked stash. So this whole feeling of like, oh my goodness, I need a ball of yarn to finish this project. I don't have that feeling very often. Very foreign. Let's see here. I did get my orange hat done and I didn't bring it up here. I had it finished and I forgot. Oh my goodness. You're right, because I showed it Friday. Oh, Katie, you too, you needed yarn? Like did you really need it or you needed it? Not that I'm judging. Either one is totally fine. You're right. How did I forget? Oh, darn. I'll have to, well, maybe next week I'll be able to show you 3 finished hats next week. Have to remember my ready orange one. Oh, Barb, I know you guys are all laughing at me, but I truly did. I'll show you. This is my super exciting project. What is this? Oh, Jocelyn saying she flipped her office and bedroom today. What is this? You have yarn in your cubbies. Oh, it's all, oh, so you, okay, so you had to pull it out. So it's on the couch. I know what that's like. Okay, look at this, you guys. My Cock of the Rock socks. Remember, this was sock 1. I still have a week. This is Halloween week. So I still have a chance to be able to get these done and be able to wear them Halloween night. Look at this. I am impressed with this. And I even knew what it looked like, and I'm still impressed. Look how much work I got done on sock number 2. I think the last time I showed it, I was maybe about here. I remember picking it up on the weekend, and I had just started the stockinette, and this is what I got done. I'm happy. I am getting close. I'm getting really close. Look at that. Just a few more rounds and I'll be set to do the heel. There's maybe hope. I may be able to get this done and wear it Halloween night. That would be fun. Okay, so socks, progressing well. Hats. All of my hats seem to be kind of stuck at the almost finished. Almost finished. I don't know why. I think I don't know why I am not finishing them. I just keep starting and working on the new project. So remember this one from a few weeks ago was a new start? Oh, that's right. Yes, Jocelyn and I know, can you guys believe another month has almost rolled around and Jocelyn and I are going to be podcasting next Thursday night? Yes, so hopefully I will have my sock done for that one and a sweater. Anyways, let's see. This hat. So remember this dip stitch? I'm really liking this. And I have started the decreases. You can see I've got some decrease. Where are my decreases? There's one. I've got some decrease lines going on here. But I'm also almost out of yarn. So I'm hoping I can get, it's looking pretty close, but I've only have this little bit of yarn left. So I'm hoping I can get a couple more rounds out of this, maybe one out of this at the end when I have less stitches. But this one's almost finished. I really like how this one's. So yeah, the colors are fun, the stitches fun. I just need like an afternoon. I was like binge watching so many shows on Netflix this afternoon. I finished season 3 of The Coroner, and I started watching You. Has anybody else watched You? I think it's new. I think it's just new this fall on Netflix, and I've got, I don't know, 4 or 5 episodes watched today. Yarn chicken is a real thing, so hopefully I can squeak out a couple more rows of this. Otherwise, I'm going to have to look. I mean, worst case, I can see if I have another ball of this, or maybe I can go buy another ball of it. What do I have here? This is last week's new start. I don't know if I want to. Oh, Discovery Plus in Canada. Oh, so it's only what, $5 now? That's a good deal. Okay, this ball. Remember, this was another one of those Karen Pantone skeins with all the mini skeins. Did I see the pictures I sent you in Messenger? No, I did not, Sam. I will look. This was last week's new start. This was that royal purple, and then I had 4 colors. I had this fuchsia and purple, orange, and it looks white, but it's really a really like a blush pink. So I have just been alternating, just kind of using 2 different Fair Isle patterns. Now the pink and the orange, there's not, is there, enough contrast. So it's funny, just when it looks like, I was gonna say in real life, when you're looking at the balls, you think, okay, that might look okay together. But when you actually knit it together, they blend pretty closely together. But I'm okay with that. I wasn't going to undo it to switch up the colors. I just knit them as they came. Remember last week, because I wanted to knit them, I wanted to go dark to light. That's what I still did. Yes, who just said that? I just quickly saw this. Nancy. Oh, Barb, did you ask about a pattern? Yes, Katie, this one here did knit really quick. Yes, the dip stitch is an actual stitch pattern, and then I just made it into the hat. I did knit 4, do a dip, or did I do knit 3 and do a dip? What do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4 dip. 1, 2, 3 dip. Yes, one day I'm going to get around to writing all these patterns up. And then I did 4 rows. You do the dip on the very first color row change. So I've got my navy here. And then when I picked up the bright blue, I worked the dip stitch. And then I worked 3 more solid rows. And then when I changed to the gold, I worked a dip stitch and 3 more straight rounds and just worked my way up. It's fun. It is fun. So hopefully I will get this finished. I have no excuse. I'm not working this week, so I feel like I should be able to. Oh, hello. Was that Labrina? How are you? Anyways, I have no excuse other than, I want to do all the things while I'm off. So something's not going to get done, but hopefully a lot of knitting will. So yes, I got this one almost done. I think I'm just about ready. I think I will. I'm just going to finish this one round of patterning, and then I am going to start decreasing. And this is what I've got left for yarn, not too much. So hopefully it will hold out. I think I'm going to change my color work pattern on top, and I'm just going to start alternating a stitch and a stitch of pink, a stitch of orange, one of each, and just work my decreases around. So it'll still be color work, but I don't want to have to think too much about my decreases in the pattern. So I'm just going to fix that by switching up the pattern, and hopefully it looks okay. Oh, Amber, what is that song? When I dip, you dip? Okay. I don't think I know that one. Oh, yes, Natalie, so you're applying. Did I see a comment where it said that you're applying? Oh, okay, so Barb, you obviously know that song. Oh, so Amber, now way to go. You've got everybody, see, and I don't know what she's talking about. So I'm the only one unaffected, and and I was the one that she was wanting that to happen to. Anyways, Amber, you and Jason, I thought, I was going to say, I was almost sure that Jason's vote for voting for the orange was actually going to put it in the lead. So it was close. You have to tell him he was close. Okay, so hats. Hopefully I'll have these ones finished. Yeah, my other one, the one that I did out of Suzanne from Knit Stitch, she dies under the name Yarnbird Studio. And that bulky one, I finished that one. And that's the one that I did all in Portuguese purling, which was really fun to do. And I wore it for a little bit and took some pictures of it yesterday. And it was nice and warm. The fit was really nice. I was really, really happy with it. So maybe now I've kind of got hat knitting out of my system, and we'll go with I almost did mitts today, but we'll see. Maybe more hats later on. Louis' question, do you get many wanting to do, oh, yes. Well, did we get many? Yes, there is probably, I don't know, probably around 20, I think. So I guess that is all. I don't know if that is a lot. I think that's a lot. So, okay, Fiber Friends Challenge. This weekend, we did a Halloween toy knit along. If you guys took part, you can go over to Ravelry. I had forgotten to open up a Ravelry thread for it, but there's one there. So I will just leave it open until Friday when we podcast again and pick the winner. This is my Beans the cat. Anne, are you watching this? I know Anne has, oh, I lost stitches. There we go. Can't have dropped stitches on this. Look at this, you guys. I have no idea how big this is going to be. This is half the body. This is half as in I'm knitting it flat as opposed to in the round. So this is half this way. This is the front. And it's only half the body. I'm now ready to do a decrease row and then knit the head. Oh, Barb, you used the needles to knit your cat's bed. Well, this is going to be huge. And yeah, this is going to be the biggest cat ever. So these are 25 millimeter needles. I know this is, oh my gosh. That's what I went to Michael's for, Nancy, because I needed more yarn. Because I wasn't sure how much one of these, oh darn, I didn't bring it up here. One of the Bernat Big, I don't even have a label to show you guys, sorry. I wasn't sure how much. Monster Cat, yes. Look at how big this yarn is, you guys. Here's the original beans. So I'm following the same pattern. So this is up to here. This is what I've got knit so far. Frankencat, I know. Isn't it crazy? But I can't wait to see how big it is. I'm going to have to go back to Michael's again because I am probably going to need more stuffing. I don't think I'm going to have enough stuffing. I have a lot here, but I don't know. I think this is going to take way more than I think way more than I have. I'm just curious to see. So there's 20 stitches on here, and 20 stitches just barely fits on here. I'll be glad to do some decreasing. But let me see. I'm going to put some of the stitches on this needle and we can spread it out and actually see how big it is. So has anybody else used the Bernat Big? So is this Barb, you said you did this, your cat's bed. What yarn did you use? Did you use this Bernat blanket yarn? Oh, you did. Okay. Well, it would be nice. I think Daisy would love a bed out of this too. It's very soft. One of the ball bands had a pillow pattern on it, and I thought that looked really fun. Holy smokes, you! Oh my god. Okay, maybe I got a little carried away. I can't even see what I'm showing you. Look how big. Oh my. I did. I wonder if I could, if I fold it in half. Is that going to be wonky? Maybe I should just do that and have this be the body. Otherwise, my word, this is seriously going to be, I don't know. What do you think I should do? Look at this. How big is this? This is going to be a crazy big. Where am I going to store this guy? I think I should just keep going, don't you? I bought the yarn for it, so I think I should just keep going. This is one ball of Bernat blanket with just this little bit left over. That's right. I could store it on my couch. It could just be a body pillow. It could be... This thing is going to take up like a whole seat in my car if I ever put it in the car. Window cap for all seasons. I know it's gonna have to earn its keep because this is an expensive stuffed cat. 4 balls of yarn. Oh my gosh, it probably will take all 4. Fold in half. Oh, Katie's saying yeah, too big. Fold in half. I know I probably should, but you know, I don't know. I think I might just want, I'm going to have to. They have a huge box. They have like a 5-kilo box of polyfill. Maybe I'm going to have to buy that. It may cost, and I think it was $28. It may be $28 worth of stuffing in this guy. Oh my gosh. Wear a snowflake collar. Wouldn't that be fun? I think I might just keep going just for the fun of it. Why not? I've gone this far. It is very awkward though, actually knitting with these needles. Oh, I would not want to do too much. Well, I guess 4 balls is enough knitting with this, but even just doing a couple of rows, I can feel it in my wrists. It's just really, really awkward for sure. Oh, Set me up a cat fund. I know I think I have to go. We have to see this in its full big glory, I think, don't we? It could be a doorstop. Oh, a doorstop as well. It could. I think it's yeah. Well, I'll keep going. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. Maybe next week I'll try to. I'm gonna finish it the next. Well, maybe even tonight, by tonight or tomorrow night. I'll have him sitting her. We'll call her a girl. I'll have her sitting beside me next week, and you can see how big she is. Oh, for a kitty couch, do it. Do it, Jocelyn. Fill it with Sherry, you're right, but actually that's not that bad of an idea. Instead of using all that polyfill, I wonder what I could have that I could recycle. I wonder if I do have, I wonder yarn. We'll see. Maybe I'll just go get some polyfill. We'll see. But anyways, okay, this is good. I know, isn't this just makes me laugh every time I look at it. It makes me smile. So stay tuned for another kitty. We'll have to name her. What will we call her? I don't know. Old shirts. Oh, there's an idea. I mean, really, could probably fill her with anything, couldn't we? Somebody suggested that I should put some beans or stones or pebbles or something to weight her so she won't tip over. So I think I will do that too. See, and you know, and I think really I probably should have done it on a smaller needle size, but I couldn't imagine actually doing a smaller needle. It was hard enough with this big one. It felt really tight, but my stitches are a little bit loose, but I think I don't know. I think I'm going to line it. My thought was to get just an old black t-shirt and use that as kind of a lining, fill that and stuff it. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, it's been fun working on this. And hopefully we will see her finished next week. Did I work on anything else? Hats, my sock, mostly my sock. I didn't do any shawl knitting. My sweater, I'm not going to show you that until Thursday when Jocelyn and I are here together. I know. Well, Susanna, that's what I'm kind of thinking now is that I'm thinking, yeah, one of my t-shirts I don't think is going to work. So we will see what I end up doing. Maybe I need like a black pillowcase or something. I don't know. I'll think about it the next day or so. Oh, what's that stuffer with the yarn? You have that, I know. And I know I could. I've got all this yarn. Get from Goodwill and get several. I could do that. And I may do that. I could maybe go drop off my yarn, go in and buy a few black t-shirts and see what happens. But I think it's fun. And everybody did a great job, all their little Halloween. Most people were knitting things that were really teeny tiny. Cheryl did the witch. There was some teeny tiny little pumpkins. There was a little tiny witch. And who was it that said, they said their little cat, they did a little black cat, and it was smaller than one of my stitches on this cat project. But I like big. I've decided, right? Doing little teeny tiny things is not my favorite thing. I definitely like bigger things. So that's what I'm doing. So what is everybody else working on? Has anybody else started anything? I know oh, no stuffy for you, Amber? That's all right. There was a lot of cute ones. Wendy did a bobbin lace cat. I can hardly even imagine that. Bobbin lace is just something that is so intricate and so fussy work. Like I can't even imagine. And she did a cat doing it. It's just incredible. Amber's doing a test knit. Oh, what are you doing? The Rambling Friend socks? Oh, I love that pattern. Susanna, you're still working on, oh yes, your Simply Slouchy sweater. That just sounds nice and comfy. Who all is working on the Stephen West mystery knit along? Still, I'm seeing lots of people posting on Instagram. You guys are on clue 3 now. Looks very exciting. So Amber, who is the test knit for? I think you told us, and I can't remember who it was. Katie, Stephen West, mystery knit along. Are you enjoying it so far, Katie? Oh, I dropped my hook again. Oh, Barb. Oh, you're testing for Cozy Up knits for a shawl. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, Paula, you made a spider? Hoo-hoo. Perfect for Halloween. Oh, Barb, you just finished testing a fingering sweater for Tina. Oh, and it'll be out Wednesday. Nice. Nice, nice. Oh, okay. So, Labrina, you're working on the bee? So is that the sweater? Okay, and Katie's still on clue 2. Well, that's okay. Labrina, yes. Beekeeper. Yes, that's right. That is right. I love that pattern. Love that pattern. Oh, Alice, working on, oh, mittens. Finished mittens. Oh, that's, so is that, are they color work? That's right, Amber. That's, yes. What was that? Twin set and pearl. Right. Oh, okay, Susanna. Continental knitting the ribbing. 2x2. All right. Barb, you're also trying to finish up making, oh, your costume for Fiber Hustle Bingo Saturday night. Oh, that'll be fun. So what is your costume? Sam. Oh. Well, Sam, the trick with doing, well, there is no trick. That is the trick. With your double pointed, just work the increase just as you would if you were doing your straight needles and doing your dishcloths. Well, I mean, if you had increases and decreases in your dishcloth, but you know what I mean, right? Just don't worry about the other needles. Those extra needles are just sitting there. You're still using 2 needles. So just ignore the rest and just focus on the stitch that you're working and do your increases. You're doing a knit front and back. It works the same way. Oh, Alice. Oh, you're doing the bingo thing as well? A basic strip tie. Okay. Well, okay. So how does the whole bingo thing work then? Oh, the hustle. Okay, now that song I am familiar with. Oh my gosh. That has, okay, now that one may be stuck in my head. Okay. Well, so the whole Halloween bingo thing. So, okay, so what are so Barb, what is your costume that you're doing for it? Did you say? That sounds very exciting. Yes. Does anybody else have any Halloween plans? Not here. Sign up Louise. I can PM for how to join. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, send me the info. That sounds fun. Oh, Natalie. Okay, so Natalie, how is the plan going? Are you enjoying it? And is this on your this is on the e-spinner, I'm guessing, right? That's really exciting. So yeah, so Halloween is this coming weekend. Oh my gosh, so it's Monday. So I'm sure that the weekends, like next weekend, we'll have all kinds of Halloween parties going on, right? Does anybody have any plans? Oh, it's a tall hat like Dr. Zeus. Oh, that's fun. And I'm making a spider web and spider on it and a veil over your face. No clue what the rest will be. Wow, that sounds good. You're off to a great start. Oh, Natalie, kids and I are watching Beetlejuice and Little Shop of Horror. Oh my gosh. Little Shop of Horrors, I have not watched that in, oh my gosh, since I was a teenager, probably. Maybe 20. Wow, that Beetlejuice. I saw that that was on, oh, where did I see that? Somewhere. And I thought, oh, that would be a fun one. I haven't watched that in a long time either. Alice, you think you'll be a scarecrow. Oh, that's fun. Amber, staying home and knitting. Too many little ones. Yeah, out for driving. Yeah. Always makes me nervous if I have to work on Halloween night and driving home. Just, yeah, I know you're always extra cautious because kids they're just out having fun and they're not watching for cars and it's dark. Yes. Oh, Natalie says plying is like weaving in ends. So it's not the fun part of the job then. But you're one step closer to being able to knit with it though, right? Oh, Barb says there's prizes for the best costume and background. Oh, that's fun. Um, oh, you don't gym? Yeah, I don't gym either. Anyways, well, that sounds fun. Okay, so you'll have to let us know how the whole Halloween goes and your costumes. You have to let us know next week. That sounds fun. Oh, yeah, Halloween. I do not know. Well, I kind of know what our plans are. My cousin decks his house out, decorates the whole inside, turns it into a real haunted house. And I haven't been up there in quite a lot of years. So I think I'm going to pick up my son and we're going to take a drive up and see his house this year for Halloween. So I'm pretty excited for that. Oh, Barb, you lift weights? Oh my gosh, I haven't lifted weights in forever. Oh, Ella should go into a party at your daughter's house. I know. It's always fun when Halloween's on a weekend, isn't it? Because then there's just, you can just have so much fun with it. Um, okay, so Nancy's asking me if I make the cat so you can unstuff it and put it away till next year. That's a really good idea. That is a good idea. Hmm. That I like that idea. Have to think about that. I maybe would do that. Sam, what is Sam asking? Um, oh, okay. Yeah, well, Sam, just different needles, how to knit the round, just how your hands are holding it, the weight of the yarn, all that kind of thing can play havoc with your wrist. So whatever you find is the most comfortable, that's what you need to use. Because as long you're knitting in the round, it doesn't matter if it's DPNs, magic loop, circular needle, whatever. Yeah, just do what works best for you. Do yes. Oh no. Oh, this next Thursday, next week, Susanna. It is the first week of November. So you're right. Yes. So it's not Thursday. It's not as in like 3 days, 4 days, 3 days. But it is a week. Yes. Next week, next Thursday. Whatever the first, It's something like the 7th or the 4th of November, whatever that first Thursday is. That's when Jocelyn and I will be hanging out, and we will do the grand reveal. Did we get our projects done, or did we not? Yeah. Last month, Jocelyn, well, I mean, we did great. We didn't totally get things finished because Jocelyn had her knitting needle fiasco, so that totally um, set her back. So we will see where we still have a whole week and a couple of days, and we will see where we are. So Nancy's saying like build a trap door into the cat. Yeah, so you can stuff and unstuff and then roll her up and put her away till next year. Velcro. Ooh, yes. November 3rd. Oh, Amber's on it here. November 3rd. Fiber Hustle Bingo. Oh, the Fiber Hustle Bingo is every 3 months? Oh, I didn't realize it went on. I thought this was maybe just like a special like thing that they did for Halloween. Oh, Alice is saying Halloween is better than Christmas. Oh, for daycare. It's so much fun. Yes, I bet you it would be. All the kids will be so excited and costumes. So many fun things you could do, right? Oh, what is this? Last year they were all granny drag queens. That's hilarious. Yeah, it can be fun getting dressed up, can it? Pick up a lot of kids and your hubby. Oh, oh, pick up after. Pick up after a lot of kids. Okay, yes. That qualifies as your, oh, so that's your exercise. Yeah, I totally get that. Oh, Natalie. Yeah, Natalie's a huge Halloween lover. I have to say, I am really getting the urge to start thinking about doing Christmassy things. And it is really hard to hold off for another few weeks. Okay, so that's what, so 3 months from now, so October, November, December, January. So it will be around Christmas. Oh, they did Valentine's Day, St. Patty. Oh, so they did like all the so this is for the bingo. They did a Valentine's Day, St. Patty's, Easter, birthdays, Halloween, July 4th, Christmas. Oh, so maybe every 2 months. Wow. Well, that sounds fun. Oh, sheepy and squishy, that's your spinning, I'm guessing, is it? Oh, Sam. Yeah, so your sister's having a Halloween party this weekend too. That will be fun. Oh, Amber, that would have been fun. Oh, Barb, you just finished crocheting 2 Christmas trees? See, I know it is. It's getting time to start all the Christmassy things. Christmas decorating, Christmas gift making, all that stuff. How about, oh, Magic for a name. Magic. You're right, because it's like a Halloween cat. Magic. I like that. Nancy, you are full of all these wonderful ideas. I really like that. Magic. Magic the cat. I think that may stick. I like that. Okay, so we talked about Halloween plans and what everybody's knitting. So I'm close to finishing 2 hats. Who else is close to finishing something? Is anybody else going to finish something this week or have high hopes to finish something this week? Oh, Sherry, your Christmas decorations go up November 1st? Oh, I always try to wait till mid-November, but we'll see. I don't know. This year I have a feeling that I may do it a little sooner, but we'll see. Oh, Nancy. Oh, you have a black cat named Magic. I like that. I like that. Oh, Barbara, almost done your pocket scarf. That is such a super popular pattern. That's great. Oh, Jocelyn, you might finish your purple worsted weight sock this week. That's exciting. I know, isn't it nice? Something that is coming up really soon, you can cast off. And I think for me, the most exciting part is when you cast off, then you have a free needle and then you can cast something back on. Oh, so much fun. It will be magic if if Louise finishes the cat. You're right. I think her name has to be Magic now, doesn't it? I'm really excited to finish this cat now. Okay, so what do you think? I was thinking pipe cleaners for whiskers. What do you think? Good choice? And I was thinking about black, just keeping her all black, or should I do maybe silver? Like a gray, sparkly gray? That might look good too. Magic the cat. What color whiskers does she have, guys? Nancy, I love the name. Thank you. I hope you don't mind if I steal and we have matching cat names. Sam, you're working on your dishcloths? Good. You must be gonna finish off a bunch of those too. Trying to beat your record. 185. Holy moly, that was a lot. Amber. Oh, you had a black cat growing up. His name. Oh, what was that? Sooty? That makes sense too. Since he looked like he'd been in a chimney. Yes. So silver. Hey, Tracy. Silver whiskers. Okay. Oh, there you go, Paula. That's right. Benefit of crochet is that you can, yes, you could pull your hook out, just pull up a loop, and then you could do something else. You're right. That is definitely a bonus. I had a black cat growing up too. And do you know what I named her? Sugar. I don't know really how I came up with that name. I just knew, I don't know. Her name was Sugar. She was a black cat. Santa brought her for me when I don't know how old I would have been, 10-ish maybe. And I just remember my mom was dead set against having any pets, and I wanted a cat. And I remember Christmas morning going into the living room and looking where my stocking was, and beside my stocking there was a box of dry cat food. And I just remember like yelling and squealing with delight. I was so excited, and I was like desperately trying to find this cat, and she was out in the garage. And yeah, one of my best Christmases ever. I don't remember anything else about that Christmas except I got my cat. Oh, fun. Black cat. Oh, Paula, what's this called? Holly, because we got her in December. I like that too. Oh, more black cats. Oh, Ninja. Oh, Lisa, that's a fun name. Cats are ninjas, aren't they? Ah, yes. So sweet. Her name had to be, that's right. Yes. Oh, Amber's saying, yeah, pipe cleaner whiskers. Oh, both black and white whiskers. White, yeah, white would be fun. I think I don't think I like the idea of silver. And silver seems more magic. Is that possible? How can it be more magic? I don't know. It just seems more mysterious, glittery. I don't know. I like the idea of silver. And a couple other people said silver too. So I think I'll do that. And I'm sure, oh, I can see pipe cleaners in one of my craft drawers right over there. Now the question is, do I have silver? Probably have every other color. I'm sure I have silver somewhere. That'll be a dollar store visit to try to find silver pipe cleaners. But hopefully I have them here. Oh, Sam's talking about DPNs. We'll try them again. Yes. Because I know, the cats should sparkle, right? Very much. I know, magical. I like this. I think I'm going to go knit on my cat now. I think I'm doing one ball. I knit that ball Sunday afternoon, And knitting that one big ball, that was enough. I didn't want to do too much more because I could feel it in my wrist because I was trying to like have a needle, have it like sit up and down on my leg and trying to knit and pull it off. It was a lot of hand movements. After, you know, last week, or what, when was Woodstock? Was that 2 weekends ago? Last weekend? And I was talking about Portuguese knitting and teaching a Portuguese knitting class, talking all about fast and efficiency. And now I'm using his great big ginormous needles. It is the exact opposite of fast and efficient, but it is fun. It is still fun. Finger knitting might have been easier. You know what, Barb? I thought about that. I thought about finger knitting and doing it in the round, or yeah, somehow doing something. Anyways, that's all right. I can persevere. I can make it work. So I had to take the pattern and I wrote it out because it was written in the round. So I wrote it out so I could knit it flat. And anyway, it's been fun. It's been a fun little project. A fun, ginormous project. All right. Well, oh, we are at our hour, everybody. What's the tail like? Well, heck, I hadn't thought about the tail. I was going to have a tailless cat, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is what the tail looks like. It's I-cord. I don't know. Maybe I will just do an I-cord tail for her. I guess poor girl, she has to have a tail. Nancy, what would I do without you tonight? Yeah, no, I totally forgot. I wasn't even thinking about a tail. I was thinking about whiskers. Yeah, she's gonna have to have this big tail, isn't she? You're right. I think I'll just do it I-cord. Yeah, I guess so, right? Why? Sure. Why not? It'll be one friggin' huge I-cord. Oh, we'll see. We'll see how much yarn I have left over. 1, 2, yes, I should, you know what? I bet you that'll work out good because I'm thinking I won't need a whole, I've got 3 more balls, 1 other ball for the back half of the body, and 2, I probably won't need a whole one for the head, I don't think. And that'll give me some extra left over for the tail. It'll just like all work out. Perfect. Oh, yeah. Oh, somebody's saying a 2-stitch I-cord. You're right. Typically, we always do 3, but you're right. I could probably get away with just a 2-stitch, couldn't I? Okay, well, this will be fun. I will have to see. Poor Daisy is going to get shocked when she meets magic. I know. Could you just, I know, this is the time you wish you could read a cat's mind, right? I'll just like set her up on the couch. This like, this big, I know, right? I wonder what Daisy will think. Oh man. Yes. 2-stitch. Everybody's saying 2-stitch. I'll need more yarn. Well, I guess if I need more yarn, I guess I'll go back and buy more yarn, right? What the heck? I've gone this far. What's another ball? Okay. Bye, Jocelyn. Thanks for popping in. Have a great week. I almost said weekend. It's not Friday, it's Monday. A tail on my pitchfork thing. I could do that. You know, I was just thinking that. I could use my lucette. All right. Daisy's is going to be unimpressed. I know. I have a feeling she might not be happy. What about just braiding it? That's an idea too. That could work too. Okay, so many options. Oh my gosh, good job we were talking. I wonder if the light bulb would have come on myself because I didn't write it, I didn't even write that on my pattern, right? And so I have really had no intention of probably going back and looking at the original pattern. I wonder if surely I would have clued in at some point and thought, oh, she needs a tail. I would hate to think that I would just have forgotten about that. Oh my gosh. Uh, the fork thingy, of course I knew what you meant, Natalie. Uh, well, Nancy, I am glad that you mentioned all that. I know. There, I got lots of great ideas for Magic the Cat. All right, everybody. I think we will end this on this note. I'm going to go contemplate the whole tail thing, look for silver whiskers, pipe cleaners, and we'll see. Maybe I'll have to get a special chair just for Magic to sit beside me here next week. All right, everybody, this has been a lot of fun. Thanks to everybody who voted for the yarn. I'm really happy with the chocolate brown. That was a good pick for this week, I think. So everybody, lovely chatting. Have a great week. Good luck with all the projects that you're working on. And different hats for different seasons. Is this for Magic? She could be my hat model, couldn't she? Oh, Natalie thinks I should stick with a 3-cord or 3-stitch. Maybe it'll depend how much yarn I have for starters, and or macrame. Tracy, that sounds like a great idea, except I don't know how to do that. So I can pretty much say I will not do that. I could try to Google it and figure it out, but I don't know if I will or not. But you're right, that would look nice. Okay, well, everybody, happy Monday. Have a great knitting week, and join me next week. Join Magic and I next. I get done this week. I have the whole week ahead of me, so fingers crossed. I get lots of knitting done, and I'll have lots to share with you next week. So everybody have a great Halloween. Everybody who's dressing up, having parties, going to parties, doing all kinds of fun things. Eat lots of candy. Have fun. Have a great week, and I will see you next Monday. Bye, guys.